This is a video chart presentation of Federal Home Loan Mortgage. It's a bullet board listed company trading our ticker FMCC. See, this chart can be really volatile. Let's look at 3 months. Really just kind of ran stagnant, not very much trading activity. Then just absolutely took off, produced about 400% gains from top to bottom. Pulled all the way back down though, right near that $1 support. Just managed to climb back forward. That's about a 50% move. And right now it's pushing on this 20-day moving average. So just want to keep an eye on this, see if it can push through that 20-day. And potentially recoup some of the losses after this big peak last month. Now I've got the MACD that's come right back down to zero. Kind of at what we always consider a make or break point. It's time for it to decide if it's going to go back bullish, hold that zero mark, start to rise, show a strengthening trend, or potentially break back down through zero, and in that case go much more bearish, and really increase the odds it's probably going to come back down and test these lows at $1 once again. But we do have the histogram bars slowly ticking upward over the last few days, giving hints that rotation might be trying to happen and a bullish cross may be coming. We've also got the slow stow rising and now coming right to that 50 point, which is an important level for it to hold above that to show sustained momentum in the play. So again, kind of at a key point, a make or break point. Once again, reinforcing the idea it's time for this chart to make a decision. And similarly, the money flow index pushing back up towards 50. You can see right through here, that's why we talk about holding the upper half of the indicator. When it broke back down through 50, even right through here initially, stock price just falling off. And it's maintained a pretty bearish look ever since. Can't seem to move its way back above 50, get on the upper half of the indicator and show some bullishness. So again, I'll be looking for that, try and make that move, break back above 50, and show some strength in the overall chart. Going right along those same lines is the RSI. 14 is just now registering over 50. And I'll also be looking again for it to push above that point and show some momentum being held into play. Now as far as support and resistance goes, I will put that bottom support right down here at $1. I'd suspect that to be a very strong area of support, but that's a pretty good fall from where it is, closing at $1.58 on Tuesday. There's not a lot of support though to give a hand should this start to come back downward. I do see some right through this area, right around $1.20, that I'd be watching pretty closely if this stock starts to take on some downward pressure again. But if that happens, the odds of these indicators going much more bearish are really increased, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if that starts to happen. That support level falls and it comes back down to this dollar mark. So I'd be paying pretty close attention to that $1.20, $1.25 area. Now to the upside, as I mentioned, I want to see it move through this purple line. That's the middle Bollinger Band. Just much more bullish when a chart is trending above that middle bolly. So I'd expect a little bit of dynamic resistance right there, even in today's trading activity. From a static standpoint, I'd look right there up around $2. I think that's going to be a pretty tough spot for it. It's still a pretty nice upside from where it is closing on Tuesday, but it's an important point for it to try and break through, let's call somewhat of a channel that it's been in, and not being able to push above that level over the last month. So I think that's a key point. And if it breaks through that, then there's not much resistance in the way again until getting up near $2.50, $2.60, which at that point we're talking about adding $1 a share. That's a real nice move. Volume is generally not an issue with this play. 15 million shares traded on Tuesday. It's a pretty popular stock, tends to trade pretty heavily. That's why it can make some pretty sizable moves when that buying pressure picks up. It's an interesting little chart though. I definitely would be careful because like I say, it can be pretty volatile, and at these price points, gains and losses can come really quickly, so pay attention to those support levels. If the upward pressure does come, see how it reacts if it can break through this mark up near $2. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the FMCC chart. But as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.